And allow your eyes to close. And just bring your awareness into your body. Taking a nice deep breath. And let's do a quick scan, just noticing how our head is sitting on our neck, any tension we may be holding in our face, furrowed brow, jaw, and just begin to allow those things to soften. Moving your awareness down to your neck, noticing how it's supporting your skull, the weight of it, how it does this continuously throughout your day. Moving down to your shoulders, just noticing where they're sitting, rounding forward, pushing back. Moving down into your elbows and your wrists and your fingertips. Noticing any temperature change. Where limbs or parts of your body are pressing against other parts. Moving down into your rib cage and your stomach and your spine. Moving into your sits bones, noticing how the connection on your chair or on the floor feels for you this morning. Moving into your knees, your feet, your toes, noticing any temperature change. Taking a nice deep breath and just allowing that full awareness of your body and space. And I invite you to move your attention up into your mind. And notice where your attention immediately draws. Generally, it's to our brain, it's to our head. And notice that as you think about the things that might be happening in your day, things that happened yesterday, experiences that are happening in the world, just allow those thoughts to come right in front of you, almost like they're floating. And notice how you address any of these thoughts, conversations with others, projects that you'd like to accomplish. And so often when we have experiences that we desire to move into, there can be a piercing gaze, a gaze that projects out. And we're going to move into how to relax and soften into an empty gaze. So just give yourself a moment here to notice how you attend to thoughts or desires or experiences happening for you in your life right now. If you're pushing into them, trying to make something happen, trying to fix it, trying to understand. And that nature that can be piercing sometimes, piercing outwards like a laser. So with that awareness, allow those experiences and projects and conversations to soften back into your mind. Imagine them somewhat melting, just gently pulling back. And as we do this, there is a shift of having to reach outside of ourselves to allowing things to come. Where your gaze can be an empty horizon, spanning in all directions, where you can watch as things show up, but the piercing nature to go out and assess and fix and figure out gets to soften. Where you become this space of emptiness, this empty gaze, which is where nature starts to arise around you in a natural state. If you imagine sitting in a grassy field, and there's animals that are around you, but unless you are absolutely still, there will be a experience that you won't see them. There's a disruption to the environment that they're in, and so they will more often stay outside of that environment. But when the environment is still and they're able to experience it naturally, things arise around you. You don't have to do anything. So with that horizon of awareness and the empty gaze, allowing things to just fall back, fall into your awareness. You don't have to push out to make anything happen. We're going to move that energy from our mind straight down into our heart. A cord that's connecting the two. And just allow that empty awareness to drop into your heart space. And allowing that empty awareness to drop from your heart down into your pelvis. And allow that empty awareness to drop down into the earth, connecting your mind, your heart, your root chakra down into the planet. Take a nice deep breath. And notice the anchoring that occurs here. That all energetic centers can be open and receptive. With the horizon of awareness. Allowing the truth of what's happening to come to you. This open vessel that is your awareness simply acts as a collection device. It collects what comes to you. You allow the truth to arise in front of you here. and knowing that you can sense that truth from all areas in your body, from your mind, your heart, your root, nourished and grounded by the earth. And allow yourself to just sit in this space and notice how it feels. Breathing, inhaling through your nose. Give yourself a moment to get familiar with this feeling. So as you move throughout your day, if you notice that your awareness wants to push out and make things happen, just allow that softening to come back to your mind, your heart, your root, and then down into the earth, into that horizon of empty awareness. And I invite you to place one hand on your heart, showing the gratitude for your body, for yourself for coming here this morning and coming into this space. Gratitude for your own awareness and presence and power as you sink back. And when you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes and bring yourself back into the room. And as you do open your eyes, just take a look around the room for a small period of time and allow the room to come into you. With that soft gaze, allow the items in the room to just fall in. Let the reality that is outside just fall in. I invite you to come back into the room when you're ready.